we can change the language often to reflect the opportunities and the realities on the ground, and which is why this panel is so important, because we can speak about the new economic revolution from our perspective. The progress we've seen in Sierra Leone has been largely driven by the kind of leadership that we have. His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio has made it a point to invest in human capital. So the reforms that we have seen in education, the reforms that we've seen in gender, the reforms that we've seen in good governance have all slowly been adding up, and you can see the dividends beginning to pay off quite quickly. One of the most critical things that we've done is we've focused on inclusion and impact. The president just at the UN last year told the world about radical inclusion. And radical inclusion isn't just a random idea. It's that the things that work have to work for everyone. I do feel that when there's economic progress, positively for a few, there will be civil and political chaos for the majority. So if we're speaking about new economic revolution, it has to be for everyone. It has to be inclusive, and the impacts that we speak about must be felt by everyone. And this is not too difficult, really, to do. We just have to shift our mindsets. We speak about critical minerals. Sierra Leone has had lots of mineral conversations. It's mostly been negative, but in cabinet recently, one of the things that His Excellency is trying to have us do is to think about what I call consensus concessions. It's so easy to speak about concessions from any one of these countries or from private sector that is 100 years, lots of waivers, employees coming from abroad, everything gets shipped out. That's not consensus.
Bad deals, by the way, which turned things into a curse, and I think that's where people talk about
yes.
that. So to break away from that is to stop signing bad deals.
And I think
what leverage do you have to say, listen, no, we can't do it at this rate?
I think leadership and inclusion comes back. Look, we sign, the Minister of Finance is here, we sign, we sit, we bring these agreements in. If we think about, we said investment, if we think about not just pennies, but the people and the planet, then the deals and the agreements we sign with our conscience will work for the people, will bring economic value for everyone, for the investor, for the government, and the people who are there. And here's an example. Sierra Leone has, I think, 1/4 of the world's deposits of rutile.